Welcome, one and all, to Vivid Memories Session 18. Today is going to be an interesting day. This might go long, this might not, depending on certain things. But we're running today no matter what. We only have 3 players that are going to be here. Somebody might be coming in later just to join and play with us again at around 7, possibly. So, let's get straight into it, shall we?
I was sick earlier.
Hail, travelers.
Hi.
Hello.
So Deja's not gonna be here.
Well, I knew Deja backed out of this one because of they were
Garth
getting.
isn't gonna be there because he hurt his back and can't sit up straight without it hurting.
I mean, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm just like, you can just be on your phone and talk. You don't need to sit up to talk. We can move your character for you.
Demon's not gonna be here till 7.
Okay.
But they can watch the VOD.
Yeah.
So, last time, we left our heroes on a cliffhanger of them in combat.
Literally being on a cliff.
However, this time, a voice bellows out in the common tongue.
Cease the fighting.
And all the warriors halt in their moment.
Oh, that kind of sucks. I never get a chance to get the turn. Alright. The fuck?
Come on,
Just close it.
Foundry. You can do it.
I'm gonna just close it and open it again. Since Foundry doesn't want to fucking open.
Why
Oh, is it
am I
not
doing
opening?
like that?
Because of all your buffs.
Because remember last time we left off, we were on all the shit. We
Crack?
were on. Yeah, we were. Both you and I were on crack.
Pretty much,
And
yeah.
Which I am slightly upset because I forget this for the first time, and now they're saying stop the fighting, and I can't do shit. And I'm like, that is actually disappointing, and I am slightly upset.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, well, I thought I was gonna get a turn before we ended because I thought we were gonna go through the entire round first and then end it. And I know I stepped away to help Mom, and then I come back saying, "No, we're done." I'm like, okay, I guess I'll wait till next week.
Well, unfortunately, my plan has changed.
You owe me crack next time, then.
Okay, I owe you crack.
Ooh, like the actual food?
No, this bullshit of shit.
I owe you 1 use of Oblivion Shift. How about that?
That is what is. I wish.
Okay. Alright, as the person says halt the fighting, everyone, even if they are mid-swing, stops the fight. And you, Raven, or Robin, you hear them all say in, I believe you learned Abyssal, correct?
Yes.
You hear them all say,
The master calls.
You know what? Just for that, I'm just gonna shank the dead body next to me.
one of the guards will just simply look at you.
Fair
You
enough.
can't just let us start a fight and then stop us in the middle of the fight. Somebody has to win and somebody has to die.
Well, I believe our master has said that you have won now. I believe that is him telling us to stop and heed. So we are raising the white flag, I suppose.
That's not how it's done.
Robin,
We're supposed
just
to die,
Robin.
and we're supposed to live.
That's not how all fighting ends.
This warrior will walk up very slowly.
Do you want to explode?
Look. Our master wishes to speak. Do you want to listen to him?
You should have spoke beforehand.
Perhaps it is serendipitous that he is speaking now. And he wishes to speak further.
I believe that we should have someone else represent us. As I just give a side eye.
Robin will fully gremlin turn around and stare at you dead in the eyes.
Just please,
Robin, if you come back up here right now, I'll let you pet Suderna to your heart's content.
But stab.
Or I can just not, and you can't pet them for a full day.
seeing that you wish to stab, this cultist will walk up and he will say, "If you wish to kill, I will sacrifice myself so you hear
No
my master."
sacrificing.
What the fuck? Robin's gonna look at him. If I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna do it for a fight, not because you sacrifice yourself.
Then what is the point of this conversation?
Because I'm a masochist.
That's not what that means.
That's the opposite
Be
of
quiet, Grandma.
A masochist is like you want to get hit.
all right. I just look at the guy next to me. He's like, "Pardon me, I need to go and fetch her."
Actually, this is like just 1 second. Jump, jump, jump.
He will actually just conjure a wave beneath you so you can get down.
The cat just jumps because the cat can jump.
It's like,
And
Jump.
He will also make a wave for Solaris.
she needs to get down there.
Sarabi just puts her head in between Robin's legs to fucking put him on her back.
We have prepared the teleportation circle. With a few of us left, we do not wish to fight.
Robin will cross his arms and pull out his flask of ale and just sip it, just sitting there like. Hang on.
Alright. You okay?
Jesus. Please tell me you didn't just like choke on actual alcohol.
You okay, babe? Oh, she muted. She's dying. Please don't die.
No, it was water. My brother started to speak to me, and I went to go turn my head and swallowed at the same time, and it went down wrong.
You
Alright.
inhaled instead of swallow.
They will,
Because I swallow better than I breathe.
they will move out of the way so you can enter into the circle. And they will even move some of their dead fellow brethren.
Well, I mean, 2 of them are still barely alive.
Yeah, these guys are like trying to make sure that they don't die. But they still move their comrades. One of them will say to Robin, because it's an abyssal Please step through.
Why should I trust you? Plus, I can't. I'm trapped on this cat.
The cat will move onto the circle.
Alright. As you all move onto the circle,
That is bullshit.
What?
1 second.
2d8. 2.
The fuck?
Blink.
Blink.
I refuse.
Alright.
The cat. Hang on.
Brother.
As a joke, just looking at that 2d8 and it being a 2, the cat looks at the circle and says, "Not today," yawns and turns around.
You don't control my cat.
No,
And that's
I'm saying
not-
as a joke.
Oh, yeah, no. But also, that should be a 4, not a 2. Why the fuck is this set to, like, intelligence? But I was gonna say, before I went to the circle, Solaris would have cast healing on them as they would have.
They would not accept your healing. Because they also are healers. So, yeah.
They are also what?
They're healers.
Healers.
Oh. Eh.
What is your spell casting? Is it...
I'm a ranger, so it's wisdom.
There we go. I fixed it up for you. Why do you have a 24 dex? What the fuck? Alright. Anyway. This woman begins to approach you. Let me just show this. Cool ass. Hold on. Where the fuck are you? There we go.
Going to quickly lower Evan's volume.
There you go.
I'm just gonna turn the volume up on my TV because I don't know why you just keep getting very low.
You see this lady begin to approach you, and she will say in a very broken common, "Please follow." I don't trust this, but you know what? Fine. Where's Alex? What the fuck? I've lost a
Cat
boy.
is a fish.
Look, cat, it's a fish. John does not seem to agree with this lady. Also, I'm just moving these tokens, but they're actually behind her.
Hold on, I need to double check.
Why can't I move my cat?
You should be able to. Alright, the lady will begin to walk over here,
Repositioning.
and she will point. Stand. Master, speak.
No.
Don't worry about that. Human in wrong place, wrong time. She stares at the thing behind her. And then she calls out an abyssal. Cleanup crew!
Snip.
I don't like it here.
Alright, and then she'll help clean it up.
Weird symbols and dead people and places that somebody told us to go.
All right. And as you step on the teleporter, you see a gargantuan-sized beast
Leviathan.
sitting in the waters.
My mom.
What?
Swear, Alpine worshipped this thing at one point.
I am glad that you have heeded my word and have come to speak with me.
Robin? Ignore our friend here. They're a
What
bit
cat? Big
complicated.
fish.
I just hear laughing. I couldn't hear any of those words.
I lowered her volume because
Look, cat. Big fish.
Robin. Ugh.
It is fine. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Leo Kai, the Leviathan of the deepest depths.
I'm gonna big fish.
A faraway trident has spoken to me. One of my gracious followers. One of my best followers. Destroyed. Without a trace. Do you know the cause?
Limited knowledge of who your followers are. I cannot deny or confirm as I don't know who you were talking about.
It was said that he evaporated into a black dust.
Did you find anything that evaporated into a blood?
Would my character know anything about that?
Everybody would know about that.
Like, I kind of figured. I just want to make sure.
Was that the thing that we fought?
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
No. This is like your soul speaking to you. Memory.
Like the original inhabitant of the body. Got it.
That and your previous memories as a soul.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, from what I can piece together, what that is don't know if I can say the name yet. So we'll just go with what we call the enemy. Who died?
I would be Raven.
Probably reconnecting. Or internet died.
From. Okay.
There we
go.
Anyway,
Welcome back.
from what I remember, we're currently doing what we can to try and stop them from hitting the continent of Nala as hard as possible. The lands where part of me came from, we kind of had issues where they were, destroying everything. And so we're trying to help a friend of ours out here to try and stop whatever's going on out here.
I see.
Trying to give information without saying certain things.
That's not even it. It's the fact that I'm struggling to remember, like, what specific... Because I remember a lot of specific details. I don't remember how much Nerman remembers.
Sure. That is fair.
I'm trying not to break the character.
Alright, he will say,
I see. Your limited knowledge tells me everything that I must know. Instead of killing my people, I beg you, take this.
And he shoots a scale, like, literally, like, 5 feet in front of Narman.
Just making sure I'm saying this out of character. Neat. I don't want to accidentally make it sound like I said that in character. That would feel awkward.
I want you to take that to the man that you are speaking of and tell him that a Leviathan has promised his soul to defeat whatever the fuck did that to my men.
You can tell that the creature is very angry.
Crushing, I love that.
Very well. I will inform my friend.
Now, there is something else that you are hiding from me, Paladin.
There is?
I have actively not turned on my soul sight because I get the distinct impression it would hurt.
Almost definitely. You'd probably die.
You'll have to be more specific.
You're
Don't-
looking to bring back the gods, aren't you? To aid this planet, this continent. You want the Pillar's help.
You never told him that.
I'm just over here like, it's just like, Narman's just like, stroking his beard for just a brief second. Fancy. So is that some sort of mind reading thing, or do you have really good spies? Like, genuinely interested.
I see all.
No,
That's gonna make using the rest of your mock card now.
Pick up the
Sorry.
scale and you will see.
Nope, shit. Fuck, hold on.
I imagine that.
I almost grabbed 2 people.
Yeah, I know that. So,
I'll pick it up.
Alright, as soon as you pick it up, you see that the creature has 25 in every single stat and has 2,500 HP. You also see that he has 17 AC, and you see all of his abilities and actions that he can do. Like all of this. And he will say,
You see.
I do. That's really impressive.
what do you see?
he will shoot a scale into your shoulder, but it does not do any pain.
My
And you see
shoulder?
the same thing. Yeah. You don't feel any pain, though. He says,
Shit, I missed. That is actually my fault.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us.
In my old age, it is hard to see.
you can clearly tell that he's pissed off at you for some reason.
Ew!
I'm sorry, I'm just over here trying not to say, don't worry, 9 out of 10. Man.
What did Grandma do to be hated?
Imbecile tree my ass.
Wait, what? What was that? What did you just say?
Anyway.
No, what did you say?
It came through so garbled we couldn't actually understand anything.
Yeah, that was the point.
I know, so what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
I actually get
We-
more. I actually
We
get
can go
more,
back later and try and see.
I get more upset when people say something and then not say it than if they say it.
It's a dig at your character, basically.
I mean, I would like to know.
He
Find out
literally
later.
just said Yggdrasil tree my ass.
Oh, okay, so Grandma didn't do anything, but Young got it.
Why did I get a monthly service fee? I'm not under.
Call Wells Fargo tomorrow.
Yeah.
But alright, it's just like...
He will also begin to just shed some scales onto the ground for everyone to take. And then he will say,
You can make armor, Leviathan armor. This is as much as I can give you.
it's a full fucking thing of, like, it's a full set of Leviathan armor.
It's a mount for all of us to have a set, basically, right?
No, it's one set.
Yeah.
Oh, one set.
Yeah, we gotta decide who needs it the most.
Gotcha.
And it can be enchanted.
I suggest that you return to the man that sent you here. And tell him this. I'll be watching.
And as he says that, you are teleported back. Blue Skidoo, we can too!
Always watch.
Alright. You return to see the amber masked man. His mask is off. He is holding his head as if it is pounding, and you finally see his face. A terribly scarred face. An elven man with long white hair that has not been cut in decades, perhaps even millennia. His disheveled beard, his eyes almost grayed over. He does not put on his mask, and you can see him just huddled over as if he has the worst migraine of his life.
Just very quietly, it's just, are you doing all right?
At first, he does not seem to notice you, but then his eyes go to a blue-green color, and he looks up.
Medicine check.
So many memories.
Oh, I like it. You can just add guidance.
He's not okay. You can tell that he was having something told to him. What you're not certain about is what exactly was told to him. But as he looks at you,
So Lars
trying
is
to
doing
check
it.
up on him, he will say, I am fine. There are just so many memories.
You don't have. Hold on, just making sure I get this right. It's okay to not be okay. We've known each other long enough that you can at least do that much.
I see. I see everything. He will slowly put his mask back on.
For now, I must keep this mask on. Norman,
Alright.
did you make peace with the Leviathan?
Well, it went far better than I expected, considering how it started, and I showed the skill. Or the one skill that I picked up.
Oh, I meant sure to pick up at least the scale that was apparently embedded in my shoulder.
Like we have. We'll say that Darth picked up the rest of the skills,
Oh, no, I would have.
or someone did, but I'd show him the one that I had.
I see.
He promised that he I believe he said he promised his soul to help fight whatever quote unquote did
Master.
this to my men.
He will hold out his hand for the scale.
And I'll hand it over.
He will make a line appear, and you can see that a soul was attached to it this whole time.
I see. I see.
He doesn't like me.
Then it is time. It is time for the worst.
He will take that soul, and suddenly it will begin to expand. And it becomes as big as this crystal right here. And then it goes into this crystal. And then finally, it becomes so big that it nearly encompasses the entire room. You have leveled to level 12.
I'll tell Jazz when she gets back. Her mother has wonderful timing.
I believe that is a correct level. Yes. Because you are currently 6. As the power begins to flow through each and every single one of you,
Ooh.
Dark, you suddenly feel something. Your powers,
Jesus.
they've returned.
Ooh.
Okay.
The man will now say,
In the time that you were gone, I spent hours upon hours dedicating myself. I have connected the gods back to this plane. As such, it is now time. We must now prepare for the enemy.
all right,
Thud.
you have a total of 400 souls given to you by the Leviathan. The Leviathan armor is an armor piece. An entire set gives you a total of 25 AC. And it can be enchanted.
What's the armor class? The weight, I mean.
It is considered medium.
Okay.
Or sorry, depending on the enchant, it can change. Currently, it is heavy. However, you can imbue it into the armor that you have, so you can keep the
stuff
buff that you have. So every single person could have, their
A piece.
piece imbued, but it would lower the AC amount. So basically, Leviathan scale, if you put it onto your armor, it'll grant you a +3 to your AC.
I'm okay with that.
But yeah. And then it would be considered whatever armor type you have on. Whatever armor type you have on. Sorry. Now, with those 400 souls, I have a deal for you. And each one of these will cost 100 souls. And perhaps it should wait to a different time. And this is why I'm getting to this point, because I wanted to discuss why I am doing this and why I'm giving you so many souls. And why I said it is time to prepare for the Abyss. Due to not having that many players that wish to play on the continent of Nala, I believe it is time to move on. There's storylines that need to be finished on the continent of the 12. As such, there will be at least 3 sessions, if not 4 sessions of Vivid Memories until the final fight.
Okay.
I will have to get art done. And then I believe that the battle that you are going to have with the enemy, because of your strength, will last at least 3 sessions. So as such, and I'm going to write this in the Vivid Memories chat so everyone can see it.
Rain. I came so to the oh my god.
Oh, I forgot that you can hear me typing. Sorry.
Okay. What's the role of my
All right. The choices have been sent. When we next meet on next Wednesday, hopefully, if not,
Next Wednesday?
or not next Wednesday, next Thursday, I hope, I will have everything prepared for the session ahead of us, which will be the beginning of the end game fight. You must, as a party, discuss in the chat, and you will have to get everybody in on this, including Deja, to select a buff or multiple buffs. I cannot specify what some of them mean, but as a party, you must come to a decision, and the total cost must add up to 400. No more, no less. Is that understood?
Yep.
All right. Well, it has been fun, but it's time to move on.
That's fair.
Thank you for joining tonight's session.
Yeah, no problem.
I know it was a little bit short, but this is all I have, and we gotta move on from Nala.
Yep. That's fair.
Till next time on Dragon Ball